Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of This and That. And I'm your host, Mr. 357. And my guest today, introduce yourself, sir.
You already know who it is, your boy Heru The God.
Heru The God in the building. What's popping?
Man, not much, man. Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready for this new GW season, man.
Season 2.
Yeah.
I was just gonna tell you, we won't get into that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This first season that we kicked off, it was like it started off slow because we were new to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after after the summer when we had those pay-per-views, we started eliminating like fill-ins and characters that were like, you know what I'm saying, like nobodies.
Yeah.
Like, we had like the devil and shit like that, Joker. You know, like we eliminated those guys, and we got people like you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which to all of my listeners, if you don't know, he started off in GKW. I want to say FEW because I remember seeing you around the time.
I only had like one match within it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing something like that. But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, same umbrella. So. But,
yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that my listeners know this man came up from GKW.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, is in the GW main rosters.
Man.
And kicking it off for season 2. What we gonna expect from you season 2, and how does that transaction from GKW to GEW feel? Because it's a whole different momentum. The shows are different. It's a different energy in the show when you're on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Of course, man. First of all, I'd like to say shout out to Zay, man, because I learned a lot over at GKW, you know what I'm saying? You know, and GEW, like what I expect from it, you know what I'm saying? And my expectations is, you know, I expect to, you know what I'm saying, bring brutality to another level, you know what I'm saying? You know,
that's a fact. You are the brutality Thursday. You got drafted for Thursday, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yep. And man, you know, just go out there, have fun, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, collect some gold and, you know, just rack out some wins.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, without the gold, you ain't shit. You know what
I mean? But
at the end of the day, you don't make the title. Yep. The title don't make you. You make the title.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I feel that.
Yeah.
So, what we besides the whole the whole roster change shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about like how the show was before that? Like before we started splitting up rosters, you liked it the way everything was going according to, you know, everybody being booked at once kind of shit, or sometimes you won't see certain people in that day in that show. Get what I'm saying? Like how does that fit in for you? Like you coming from GKW?
I mean, I like it because, man, it gives everybody a chance to, you know what I'm saying, shine. You know, I feel like whenever, like, unless you hold a title or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I feel like, man, a lot of the same faces, you know what I'm saying, can't be on there every night or whatever, especially if they continue to lose and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to see like now I feel like everybody finna, you know what I'm saying, shine in their own way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because I feel what you're saying on that. The thing is, right, like a lot of people, I feel that what you're saying about the whole let everybody else shine on the show. We can't always have the same people, but sometimes you actually need like the same type of people in a way, because you need those active people.
Oh yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like there's a couple of us that are active as fuck, and then there's some of us that ain't. You know what I mean?
But I feel like, man, you know, like what I mean by, you know what I'm saying, like I get what you're saying, but like I feel like it should be entertainment. it should be an entertainment value about your character to keep you on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. That's crazy too. So like, how do you like that about the EFED or about GEW mainly? Because we do our shit different. You know, it's different over here. So when we do our shit where it comes to like storylines. We talk shit in our promos. We even got a call out show. Like, you know, like how did you like that?
Man, look, when Nico told me about it, you know what I'm saying, I was like, you know, I wanted to do it, but you know what I'm saying, I'm an artist too on the side. So, you know, like
Facts. I heard about you. We're gonna get to that
but
too.
like whenever Nico told me about it, you know what I'm saying, like I was like I was interested in it, but I was like, man, let me do my artist thing, you know what I'm saying, and then you know what I'm saying, when I feel up to it, you know what I'm saying, I do it. Nico sent me a link.
Right.
Nico sent me a link one day or whatever, and man, I watched it and I'm like, man, I instantly fell in love with the product or whatever, because you know what I'm saying, like, and then when I came to Discord or whatever, the talking shit, man, it like, it gives you the experience of an actual, you know what I'm saying, like wrestling show. So
yes. Yeah, no, I know. So that's the thing with me too, because what happened was when I got introduced to this shit, I was like, I'm doing my own thing too, because we all got our own shit to do. But I like, this shit grabbed my attention the first moment I saw it, bro. The first, as soon as A-Dot told me, because shout out to A-Dot too, by the way, boss.
Yeah.
Like when he showed me the shit, he was like, yo, this is what I'm doing, and you don't even have to play. All you gotta do is, if you have the game, create your guy, and I'll throw him on the show, and we're gonna have the show like every twice a week, like, you know, like WWE does. And I'm like, say word. He's like, yeah, and we're gonna do promos, and we're gonna do. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. So he put it on me on some shit like that. I felt like he was talking the way we used to talk when No Mercy was out, WWF, WrestleMania 2000 shit, you know, SmackDown, all those games. So I was like, damn, I always wanted to do that and those shits. You know what I mean? So now all of a sudden we doing that. Yeah. And he told me about it, and he was like, yo, I don't really got that many characters. I got, like, you know, me and my daughter. It's my daughter's shit because she loves this. And, you know, and I was like, say word. And then I saw like 2 or 3 shows at first before I even gave him my guy. And, yo, when he showed me that shit, I was like, wow, bro, this is going to be so much fun, man. And I was hooked.
Man.
I was hooked, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I was hooked. It's like, you know, so it's like, it's something that, like, because at the time when he introduced me to it, like, I was doing some, like, I was going through some rough shit.
Look,
like,
same too. You know? Same too, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, it was just like, damn, I kind of like, I enjoy this so much that it's like a getaway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fuck with it. And look, man, I fucking, you gain popularity with this shit. You know what I want to tell my listeners too, whoever's gonna listen to this after the show, it's like this. Don't think this is just within our little crowd that we have here. Like, this shit is beyond it. We got fans that are not involved in this shit. They just watch. You get what I'm saying? And they be hitting people up and talking about, yo, I like this guy, bro. Yo, I like that girl, you know, and I like this. And that shit is like, it motivates you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it motivates you to make like your own creation. You're basically living through your role playing life through a show that's viewed every week. And what goes on behind the scenes, it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We have pay-per-views and shit.
Man. And then it also helps if you actually like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like man, like I've been watching wrestling since I was a little kid and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like man, to just to yeah. And like I said, I feel like everybody, you know what I'm saying, who's in this E-Fed or whatever, at one point wanted to, you know what I'm saying, be a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is like living out your dream. You know? Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's like I always thought of it like, damn, you know, it'd be dope if I was fucking, because when I used to watch wrestling, I was into like the Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart. That I was in that era, you know what I mean, Yokozuna and shit, and the Attitude Era. I was a teenager. That shit hit at the right time of my life, man. You know, You know, so it was like, fuck. I was like, how you not love
Man.
this? And then it started dying out because, you know what I'm saying? I started getting some buns and started like chilling and shit. So I was like, yeah, it's just like, it's dying out. I don't want to see no John Cena's and shit like that. So, and so I let it go for a little bit, but I'm back.
I feel you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know.
So, besides that, what else? What did you do besides that? Like creating your role playing character.
Hold on, like you mean like hobbies? Oh,
yeah,
well,
hobbies.
You know,
basically.
When I'm not doing music or I'm not, you know what I'm saying, like on the EFED.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I'm not doing music or I'm not on the EFED scene, I like to play basketball. So yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
You know, A-Dot balls
too. For real.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he nice?
Yeah, they used to call him White Chocolate. They said.
Oh man.
Jason Williams.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay.
Fucking. Yeah, man. Shout out your shit too, man. Like whatever music, you know, where we can find your stuff.
Man.
You know, like put it out there so we gotta know about this. You know what I mean? People need to hear this.
Okay.
I heard a couple of your joints. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Heru The Rising on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all that. I just released a single, the 23rd, which was yesterday. Chosen. So yeah, let's run that up for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
For real. Y'all heard it here first. So, what does the name, the Heru the God, come from? Like, explain that to us.
Heru comes from it's actually another name for Horus. And if you understand you know what I'm saying, the mythology behind Horus, Horus's father Osiris, he was like the ruler, you know what I'm saying, during that time, and he had a brother, you know what I'm saying, named Set, and his brother basically cut him into pieces or whatever, and basically his wife ended up finding the pieces and reviving them and stuff like that. So after that, he became the king of the underworld, and it was so after that they ended, after they revived him, he stayed alive for only a day, because you know what I'm saying, technically he ain't supposed to be alive, but through him, you know what I'm saying, but that day him and Isis ended up having Horus, you know what I'm saying, and Horus basically, you know what I'm saying, he basically avenged his father, you know what I'm saying, defeated Set, and then reigned over Egypt. So yeah,
gotcha. So that's what your gimmick in GW is based on. Like
originally, whenever Spicy had made Heru for me, he had made me a snake-headed god. So I had to find some way to, you know what I'm saying, you know, I guess work through it, because in the mythology he's a hawk. So in my reality, basically this is an alternate reality where Set defeats Horus, and basically, you know what I'm saying, he turns Horus into a snake god. So when Horus lost, you know what I'm saying, you know, when Horus kept on losing or whatever, he realized that the snake god, you know what I'm saying, wasn't him, and then he conquered, you know, Set, and then became the true Horus. So yeah,
gotcha. All right, well that makes sense. There's like a story behind the name. There's always got to be a story behind the name, because if there ain't, then you know, you're just a typical person. Because you know that's the thing too. That's another thing I like about GW. I don't know if you maybe feel the same way, but I like that we're different. Where basically we're all human beings, obviously, right? But we play the wrestling gimmick to the T. You get what I'm saying? Like you got your character right now. You just explained. You got Jedi Master Nico. He plays his character. When he had the Erebus character too, that was like it's a lot of shit that goes down. That is like, wow, this shit is so fucking fun, man. If I recommend people join,
yeah, for real, for real.
Because we be having so much fun. Like you see how I be doing in the chats, what we call the locker room and shit. I be talking shit to y'all, man. I be trying to be like the you know, like the bully of the locker room and shit. But you know, I got my days. But I put in a lot of work already in this shit. You know what I mean? So I deserve to do what I do in a way. But you know, but yeah, man. So like, right? The thing is with the, like I was trying to say with the whole character gimmick things, is like it's different. It's fun, man, because like when you do your promos, I peep your promos. I've seen, like a lot of us see it, you know, and you got the, you know, you play your character. Basically, you know what your character looks like in your mind, and you pretty much let everybody else see that too. And now you just talk a good game behind your characters, like if you're him, like that's basically what we're doing.
Yeah.
So you know, so if we had a chance to make like if we had a chance to put custom music in entrances and stuff, you're willing. You definitely coming out with your own music,
of course,
right?
Of course,
like,
of course,
right? 100%.
Of course.
Yeah, man. And like another thing too, I was gonna tell you, man. Like we could use ideas, bro. Like I be shooting ideas to A-Dot and shit. Like we can do something where, like, you know how we got little videos that Spicy does. He does those skits. If you got your own music, man, you know, like why not have him make, you know, some videos with our, like we got talented people that do other stuff besides make their own characters and do promos. You get what I'm saying? Like you do music, I do beats. Spicy does videos. Everybody does something. You get what I'm saying? So like, why not make our own brand, type shit?
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
So,
for sure.
Yeah, man. I think you should speak up on that too, because I'm gonna bring it up. I don't know how everybody else feels about it.
Okay.
I've been trying to say that for a minute. You know, like do something. Use our creativeness to expand it. So GEB, Global Extreme Ballers, you a part of that too?
Well, I think they were supposed to make me a character for season 2. So yeah, I really want to be on that, because I ain't gonna lie, that was another thing.
That's up your alley, your ball. You know what I'm saying?
And when I had my console, like that's all I used to play was 2K. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do too, man. Like honestly, that's like the only, like besides game sharing, because I game share with people and shit. But like if I'm not game sharing with people, I'm only buying 2K. You get what I mean? Like NBA, because that's all I do, bro. I go in on my character, my career and shit.
Man.
Bro. Actually, I'll tell you too, man. We be having so much fun with shit, man. It's like, and the good thing about this, that's another thing I was gonna bring up to you, like, right? Like, don't you feel like it's a good thing how you can make friends from all different parts of the world? Type shit,
man.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we're basically role playing characters against people from other sides of the world, other sides of the nation, or you know, etc. You know, but
man,
it's like it's dope, right? Like
you know, man, you know, like, you know, just to, you know what I'm saying, parallel it, you know what I'm saying, like even with the, you know, artistry and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like I make music with people from, you know what I'm saying, Canada and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, overseas, and it's like, you know, sometimes it just blow my mind, you know what I'm saying, like you know, like to know, like, well, with this EFED thing, you know what I'm saying, like there's so many people that actually are interested in this, you know what I'm saying, you know, like man.
Yes, we got people from Scotland, we got people from fucking everywhere. It's basically everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like we had, when we first started, we had a dude from Australia, I don't know, he's not with us anymore. But dude, I'm talking about like it's just like that's getting your shit heard too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like you're using yourself as a self promotion as well because you're carrying your character as the way you carry your promotion or whatever you're promoting.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So like if you're promoting your music, you're gonna promote your music through your dude now. You get what I'm saying? So now that you got a rivalry going with SGK. Shout out to SGK by the way. He's in Scotland, you know. So now everybody in Scotland gonna know who you are because he's gonna be like, yo, look, I'm in this wrestling league and I met this dude and he makes music and look, he got his own music and look at his character. This character's dope, right? Like, you know, like putting your shit out there and now boom, you're connected. Maybe somebody will like your shit out there. They like your shit more than anybody from here will like your shit. You know what I mean? And like, wow, like this is amazing. You know what I mean? Because there's people like that.
Yeah.
It's how you can like. It's what you can do for somebody. You know what I mean? Like mentally. And sometimes it's just things people say and do that make you feel good about yourself. Like
of course.
That's important. Yeah, man. So yeah, like I was gonna say too about the GW. I'm trying to go hard, man, with the storylines. I was trying to tell you, man, we're gonna go hard now on this shit because now we got that whole feature in the game where we can use rivalries and make a storyline like little skit.
Oh yeah, and
you know what I mean?
I think you can like I don't know like upon the universe mode or something like that. Like you can actually make them do like certain like more things as far as like you know. So I'm like yeah. Like that's gonna be dope too.
It's like. That's gonna be mega dope, bro. I'm gonna look at it like, yo, this shit's fire because it's gonna be like now people's gonna believe the storyline. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think A-Dot should like make it like every match kind of shit. I think it should be for certain people to do that. Like if you're not like involved in any title shots or anything like that, then you can get that. Like if your storyline, for example, you got a good storyline going with like me, right? Then we don't have no titles. It's all good because we can make that storyline pop until like the pay-per-view happens type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I'll interfere in your matches, you interfere in my matches, and you know, like we'll carry it out like that. That's how I look at it.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to go in.
Man, look, I am too, bro. Like man, like I love the fact that you know what I'm saying that we make promos against each other and stuff like that or whatever. Cause like I said, bro, it gives it that authentic feel. You know what I'm saying? And man, like I told, I'm a huge wrestling fan. Like man.
How far back you go as wrestling?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was born in '94, so you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, so anything from there, you know what I'm saying, to now, you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty much a fan of, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, you know, like my favorite wrestler, I tell people all the time, you know what I'm saying, it's Kurt Angle. But I ain't gonna lie, like over the years or whatever, it's kind of changed or whatever. My favorite wrestler is Randy Orton. So yeah,
Randy Orton, he's a legend. Like that's one of my favorites. Like, so now that we're on that topic, so consider we're on that topic. Let me get your top 5 favorite wrestlers.
Oh my goodness, that's kind of hard, man. I got you though.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, it's, you know what's gonna be hard, the one who's number 1 or number 2, kind of, because it's like you know. But besides that, I'll tell you, you know, this shit is easy. But then again, it's hard because, man, there's so many official motherfuckers out there, man. They like, damn.
Yeah.
You know.
So, damn. So, are you talking about favorites or like if
they influenced you and they inspired you to probably carry your, like, do your gimmick and your promos or whatever. You know what I mean? That, or you couldn't. Or somebody that you just like, yo, I love watching this motherfucker when I was growing up watching wrestling.
Okay, then, number 1 for me. Now, I know that was a cliche, but number 1 for me is Stone Cold.
Of course. That's everybody's number 1. But I get you.
Number 2, is Undertaker for sure. For sure. Number 3, it's kind of hard. Chris Jericho. Yeah,
Chris Jericho. That's a good one. Yeah.
Number 4 is The Rock.
Yes, sir.
And number 5, like I said, it's a toss-up between Kurt Angle and Randy Orton. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, Kurt Angle grew on me. I didn't like Kurt Angle with the hair. I like the bald Kurt Angle.
Yeah. Cause man, I ain't gonna lie. My like, I like Kurt Angle better when he was on TNA. Like, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. Park Angle.
I feel like, man, he had some great matches up on TNA, man. Like,
yeah. You're right. You're 100% right, man.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Randy, he done, man. Look, I remember Rated RKO, whenever they had that feud with DX or whatever, and then they had their promo where they brought out Ric Flair, you know what I'm saying, all bloodied up or whatever. I'm like, man, like that's crazy, man. Like, yeah.
Fact. Well, there was different versions of Randy Orton, though. Like my favorite one was the Legend Killer and the Venom, like when he came out with that, when like the RKO was born.
Hey, so I got a question. I got a question for you. So
yeah, shoot.
Do you feel like Randy Orton should have beat Hulk Hogan?
As to be the Legend Killer officially,
man. I was so mad when Hogan didn't put Randy over. I was mad. And then the crazy thing about it though was Randy had injured him before the match started. So it's like, man, you know, you gotta, man. He beat Cactus Jack. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Right. You know, he beat Undertaker. He beat Cactus. Like the thing is, like the whole Hogan shit was like he only passed the torch down to one person, which was my son The Rock, because the whole Rock shit, right? The Rock makes movies like Hogan used to make movies. You saw Hulk Hogan back in like Three Ninjas. That's like 90s movies though, like the Three Ninjas and shit like that. That was Hogan's like movie era type shit, right? And then The Rock has been killing shit since he got his first movie, since the Scorpion King. I didn't really like the Scorpion King, but like ever since that up, he's been cooking. We smell what The Rock is cooking. He's a fucking funny motherfucker for a big nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, so yeah, that's a fair list actually. Tell you the truth, for sleeper in that list is Chris Jericho.
Man, look. Man, like Chris Jericho's mic work, man. Like and then what impressed me most was when he came back to WWE, you know what I'm saying, and had that whole feud with and came back with that whole Save Us and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like like he had some of the most like he had 2 segments or whatever that just blew my mind. The one where he turned on Shawn Michaels and put him through that TV and stuff like that or whatever. And then and then the whole I just made a list with Kevin Owens or whatever. And Kevin Owens like I feel like everybody kind of got in their feelings or whatever that Kevin Owens turned his back up on Chris Jericho. You know what I'm saying? Like man, like that was some great storytelling by Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. Yeah.
Of course. Yes, of course. Well, my favorite Jericho was the Lionheart Jericho. Like, you know, the Lion Tamer. And my son he was in WCW, and that was when the Monday Night Wars was happening. He was on fire over there, but he was always held back at WCW. Like here in WCW, he wasn't more than like cruiserweight or television champion. You get what I'm saying? And in WWF, when he came, break the walls down, I was like, yo, this motherfucker's gonna kill shit here. you know, and that was my favorite Jericho of all time. But I liked the whole list and all that other shit. It was a little sus,
I mean, but you know,
but
like
it's wrestling. You know,
you know what I'm saying? You had folks during that time, you know what I'm saying? You know, I guess in wrestling in general that kind of had that sus gimmick, but you know, it was still entertaining. Like Val Venis, Viscera,
right. Val Venis had a sus. Yeah, he was a little like. It's like the shit they used to say, like on TV and channel like 13, 23, whatever channel. Like, you know, it was like, damn, bro, like you can't say that on TV. We're like 13 years old, 14. You can't say that to us. Like, you know. Then they had, I got 2 words for you, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, you know. And then the violence in WCW. WCW had the violence, and WWF had the mature content, like you know, like explicit stuff. But yeah, it was good times.
DX, man, look,
DX, forget about it. So yeah, let me ask you before you get to that, DX or NWO? Like, which side were you on when that shit was happening?
DX, man. Like, yeah, because I feel like, man, you know, like. Now, I know people, you know what I'm saying, you know, liked Hogan and stuff like that or whatever, you know, all that, you know, but like, man, I feel like, man, DX was the shit in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, you know, like X-Pac, you know what I'm saying, you know, like, man, look.
I ain't gonna front. Triple H and Shawn Michaels, they were savages when they came to that DX shit, man.
Yeah,
China. Shout out to China. Yeah. Rest in peace. I love China. But yeah, nah, you were right, guys. What you were saying about the DX shit?
They changed the game. And then, like I said, I know I keep on bringing up Rated RKO, but that little feud that they had together was man, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? And like man, like you literally saw like a serious side of DX, you know what I'm saying, brought out, you know what I'm saying, and it kind of like
100%.
Like, man, like it was so many, it was so much like good content during that time as far as like WWE and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like even though people hate John Cena or whatever, John Cena and the Edge rivalry, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, John Cena and Randy Orton, you know what I'm saying? Like man.
Yeah. I you know what it is with John Cena for me, man? Like I hate John Cena for one simple thing. Like I hated that Thugonomics gimmick thing, you know, like I was like, dude, like I know what you're trying to do, like this, like I get it because it's all fun and it's games and shit, but I don't like, you know, let Booker do it, like, you know what I mean, like it's like, damn, man, like why gotta be you? You know what I mean? Like, you could have stuck to your old ways with your short wrestler tights. Then you went on and put on the jorts with the fitted, twisted back and the chain, the spinner, that G Unit shit. That was when G Unit was popping.
I'm gonna say this though. One thing I will say I like positive about John Cena was whenever he. I'm not talking about the United States title that they had to spend up on it. I'm talking about the World Championship that they had to spend up on it.
That shit was tough.
I like that. I like that belt, man.
That belt was fire. You crazy? That belt was super crack, bro. I was like, yo. I was like, I need this. I need this.
Like I used to play SmackDown vs. Raw, and like I would always challenge for that belt, and every time I win or whatever, you know they got the little the little thing, press R2 or whatever to make it spin or whatever. Spin the whole time. Yeah.
Facts, yo. I'm tight that they don't spin here and those shits because they got the belt. You know what I mean? And we can create something out of it. And tell you the truth, like the $100,000 title that we got from Fight Club, That belt, it's the same thing as that. The whole plan was to have the money logo in the middle spin, and I don't know why it don't spin, man. It should.
Man.
I don't know, but it is what it is, right? Yeah. So that's your 5 favorite. Give me you've been watching GW for how long now?
How long has it been? It's been a few months, hasn't it? It's like it's been a little while. Been a little while.
Yeah. All right. Well, give me your 5 favorite GW stars.
Hey, okay, so Tolos, and this is not in any order. This is not in any order. So yeah,
nah, it don't matter. It don't matter the order.
So Tolos, you, Nico.
Shout out to Tolos, by the way.
Shout out to Tolos, man. Khan, like, oh my goodness, like I love Khan's gimmick. You know what I'm saying? I love Khan's gimmick. Who else? Who would be the 5th one? I'm not trying to slight nobody, man. Sure, everything.
So Tolos, DVD.
Yeah, Tolos, DVD, Khan, Nico.
Shout out to Nico also.
Yeah. And man. Oh yeah, they Ghost. Yeah, Ghost.
Spicy Ghost.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Whenever Ghost go out with that Goldberg gimmick or whatever, whenever I saw that, I'm like, man, that's cool as hell.
Yeah. Looking like Casper.
Yeah.
I got jokes. When it comes to these motherfuckers, man. These motherfuckers be funny as shit with this shit.
Yeah.
But I be looking at it like, yo, man, like, you see it's different, and they're having fun with it, and then the kids that watch it like this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gets me, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if you know, but we got kids. That's why we don't curse in the live chat.
Yeah.
When it comes to like other chats, we talk shit like promos, and we talk shit in character and our private chats.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the live chat, we watch what we say.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we might slip in like a shit or a fuck or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
But it happens because we're adults. But, yeah, man. No, that's fire, bro.
Yeah.
I like that. You got a dope little list there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Like with Tolos and Nico or whatever. There's a potential storyline. You know what I'm saying? I'm like we haven't talked about it, but
you don't have to blow it up.
Yeah,
you don't have to blow it up.
But
give it to those songs.
But like in the mythology, because Tolo's supposed to be represent he's supposed to be representing Anubis, and in the mythology, you know what I'm saying, like we got the same dad, you know what I'm saying, but different moms and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying, there's and then with Nico or whatever, his is based off a Jedi, you know, he's a Jedi or whatever, and Star Wars is actually based off of ancient Egypt. So you know what I'm saying, you know.
Well, I'm into Star Wars shit too. I don't know if you know, man, but I'm a little hood nerd, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I'm into all that shit.
Yeah.
Star Wars, Marvel. Like I done seen every single Star Wars shit that has they all connect.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like a Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
You know, I've been watching since the fucking animated series to the fucking the real deal shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I said, man, that you know that there's some potential storylines, or there's some stories we can tell with I guess with those two alone. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
You know what's the crazy part? That you guys can kill this shit because, like you said, you know what I mean. Like you guys are gonna work out the kinks and the details, but like I know you guys can kill this shit. You know what I mean? And the kids are gonna love it because like secretly the kids that be watching and shit, they be hitting up the live chat and they be saying like, oh, I seen I don't remember exactly what they said exactly, but they were saying something like, oh man, because Tolos like was the first one with this like the God theory thing, like he was talking about, you know, with the, you know, so he brought it to GW. You get what I'm saying? And the kids love that shit, bro. And then his daughters even love the shit. Like, you know, like because we all play different characters. You know, like so. And the shit is, we live up to the gimmick sometimes. So like sometimes we be saying shit like, yeah, I'm gonna run through this guy, and you actually do. So it makes your shit talking make it more like, wow, like yo, this motherfucker's nice. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be nice because you know when you make your moves, this is every move that you be doing out there is according to how you pick them when you make your own guy. You know what I mean? So it's not based on looks. Like a lot of people that be worried about how they look more than how they fight. That's the problem.
Because I mean, you can have a look, but if you ain't got the skills, then you know what I'm saying. What's the point?
Yeah, you just go. You're sorry. You look good, but you're sorry. Like you ain't shit, bro. Like you trash. You pretty boy get robbed for your shit every day. You know? Like every time you come out there, I see you wearing something nice. You take it. Yeah, man. And that's it's unfortunate though because like Nico's character, man, like his gimmick is dope, right? And the shit is like 2K be fucking with him, man. But I think it's gonna be different now in 23. But 2K's been fucking with him in 22, man. Like that shit got me tight.
Man,
I'm
bro,
like, yo,
look,
bro, let my son shine,
man.
Bro.
Look, one match, and I told Nico this. One match that I thought Nico was gonna win or whatever, and then ride the sunset with this match or whatever was the one he had with SGK towards the end or whatever for that belt or whatever. I thought Nico was gonna win that match or whatever, and he was gonna, man. I was like, I'm like, man, they give my boy bad luck, man. I'm like, man.
Word. So I see that I ain't gonna mention your name. I want you to mention it. So I see that you had a little rival going from your GKW days, and you brought it's there, but it's not really like exposed. You wanna like shout it out? Cause I'll shout it out.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm talking about Afterburn.
Oh yeah.
The boy's been cooking.
Oh man.
He got up there. He gave me the work at the first match. I was like, wow, look at this motherfucker putting in work. He beat me fair and square. I ain't got nothing to say. And and I'm one of the top dogs in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, yo, dude, like you made a mark. Now. You get what I'm saying? Like now your name's being mentioned. So basically, how do you feel about him getting the shine besides you getting the shine? And y'all came up to like kind of together type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all did it rival rounds for the come up a couple times.
You know what I'm saying? I respect Afterburn. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him like I'm at to see him again. You know what I'm saying? Once I make the roster. You know what I'm saying? I'm here now, so you know what I'm saying?
I'm here now, boy. Yeah. You're listening. You already know.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. He went on a crazy run, and I was like, man, I couldn't figure out like why, you know what I'm saying? Like he literally won every single match in the rivalry because like originally the plan was to do a best out of 3 series, and
yes, sir.
And then like and then the Iron Man match was gonna be the last match. You know what I'm saying? So it was gonna be a regular match and a tag team match, and well, with originally, you know what I'm saying? The angle was or whatever, it was gonna be handicap. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Gorilla Ace or whatever. Since I was supposed to be the heel up in the rivalry. You know what I'm saying? And then it was gonna be a handicap. And then if I won or whatever, the last match would have been like a ladder match or whatever to you know what I'm saying, go to the last stipulation, and that would have been an Iron Man match. But like I said, it didn't it didn't. You know what I'm saying? He cruised through, and I'm like, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Afterburn. Shout out to Afterburn.
Shout out to
too,
Afterburn, man.
That's normally how we do shit too. Best out of threes.
Yeah.
You know, so like.
Yeah.
So besides Afterburn, who else is a GKW guy that you see in the main roster now? Now that you're here, you want to smoke?
Getty. You know what I'm saying? He was literally the first person to ever beat me for a roster spot. So and like I said, he got this whole hitman gimmick and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready for the smoke.
That's a fact. Shout out to GD too, man. He's been putting in work out there. He got that weird character thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the way his character looks. Like I don't know if it's darkness or whatever he's bringing to the table, but it's there.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to him for that because he's official with it. I didn't see you mention Nico Jedi at all.
I mean, you know, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Battling him. You know, like you know. I mean, that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? I got his back. You know, but you know, like I said, you know, I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like friends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And tag teams got this little stigma where they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they can't battle each other or forbidden or something like that or whatever. But I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Battling Nico.
Yeah, brothers like brothers, right?
Of course.
Exactly. So, talking about that, right? I'm gonna tell you, I tested out Jedi's character, the boy.
Oh yeah,
official,
man, I can't wait.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how your guy is yet because I ain't see him, but I tested out a couple guys, and out of the guys that I tested, I ain't gonna front. Like Jedi's up there, bro. He could be one of the elites.
Oh yeah,
like, he's listening.
Man, look,
right now,
man,
boy,
he worked hard. He worked hard on that moveset, man.
Nah,
like,
he has.
Yeah.
He has. You know what it is too, man? Like he didn't have much of an option, like choice to pick his own moves in the last season. You know what I mean? But now the new season, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Oh yeah.
And I like that. And he's gonna be one of the bigs.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the the top dogs. Like he's gonna be the DBDs, the Zays, the Spicies. He's gonna be one of those guys because he works his work ethic and the shit.
And honestly and truly, I feel like Nico's gonna have one of the biggest comeback stories. You know what I'm saying? Man, look,
100%.
I'm telling you, yeah.
I could see him winning major titles, like IC World title, all that shit.
Shout out to Nico, man. Shout out to Nico.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nico, bro.
Yeah.
Jedi Master. Yeah, man. So, let me see. You gave me the top fives. Give me at least 2 females or 3.
Okay.
Give me 3 females that you like. Yo, damn. Like I will mix tag with the type. You know what I mean? Like you like them that much. Give me 3.
Jen. Because I ain't gonna lie. Jen and Princess Alicia. Like I told Nico this. Ever since they went here, like they've been going crazy. They've been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Fox, of course. You know what I'm saying? She been killing. You know. What else? Who else? Yeah,
it's a lot of them, but I only need like 3.
Well then,
top 5 is crazy.
Queen, yeah.
We got top 5.
Queen Alicia and Jen, and then Crazy Fox. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
shout out to all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Shout out to Princess Alicia. Shout out to John Wolverine.
Yeah.
Shout out to Crazy Fox.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, man. It's like I ain't gonna front. Like my favorite, not because I'm one of her favorites too, but it's Miss Dance, obviously. You know what I mean? Because she's the architect, bro. She got every single move you could think of for female out there. She's like a 4-time women's champ.
Yeah,
you know, she's the princess of the game.
And then towards the end, she went on a little nice streak or whatever. I'm like, man, that's yeah.
Oh, yeah. She became busy. Yeah, she gets busy. Yeah, she do. What you call it? I like Miss Dance. Like this, the new list is always gonna be Miss Dance number one. I also like. I like to see what Feisty been doing. Like I don't know. I think she should be getting pushed more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it's like she's like a DVD out of the women's versions because she be working, like she be washing, and when it comes to the titles, I don't know, she can't close the deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she's like a DVD. DVD can't close the deal when it comes to titles.
I mean, hey, look, you got it when it counted.
When it counts, right? At least I left season one behind with the title. You know, like and I'm champ of the year too. So, but the thing is, like, you know what fucks you up? It fucked me up a lot. Was I changed my character before the pay-per-view or before a big match. So like if I had I had a match with Sergeant General, he's the GOAT, right? So before I fought him for the world title, I fucked up and I changed my guy. Like I changed his attire and I changed like something in his moves. So it fucked up my whole momentum. So now I had to start from scratch. So now I went from rank number 5 to rank number 30 type shit. So that's why. So anybody who's listening, and for you, don't ever change your character before a big match. Bro, look, wait till after.
I learned that lesson with my last match with Afterburn, the Iron Man match or whatever. That was a whole different foul. You know what I'm saying? That was a whole different hashtag. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's my momentum was all the way dead. So man.
Yeah, nothing. It happens, man. That's what happens. But I already know that. So now for 23, I'm gonna make sure that I don't make that mistake.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And my guy is authentic right now. Everybody, like, just because I lost to Nico don't mean that I can't beat you in no roster, boys. You'll be listening. Let you know. And
you good?
So yeah, man. Like, you know, I already, you know, it's a 2K thing. It's like basically it's whatever 2K allows you to do. Like if it ain't your night, it ain't your night. You know. Since you've been here, you got a favorite pay-per-view? Not because you've been on it or anything like that, but you got like a pay-per-view that you be like, wow, this shit, I'm always gonna remember this shit, and I'll always go back and watch.
The one where Spicy had that good Iron Man match. Which one? What like it was towards the end. Which one was it? I'm pretty sure you know I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he had a few pay-per-views where he had Iron Man matches. He had one with Sergeant General, and that shit was fucking banging.
Yeah, but it was one in particular that he had up on a pay-per-view that like it was a Hell in a Cell, and he lost because, you know what I'm saying, of the cell rules and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't pin on top of the cage and all that kind of stuff, whatever. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. I probably I know exactly what you're talking about. He was fighting. Let me see if I remember. Spicy was fighting. Could have been somebody like, I want to say Khan, but he fought Khan before. I don't remember. Who was it that he was fighting? Sergeant General. He fought a couple good ones.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that though. I don't remember that, but I know what you're talking about. I remember he has a lot of Iron Man matches. That's where that's his bread and butter. Yeah. So that's good. That's what up. My favorite pay-per-view is I have a few, but my favorite one is Baptized in Blood. That was like towards the
Man,
beginning.
I still
Like it
haven't
was like
checked
the
it out.
summer.
I
That's
need
when
to.
yeah, man, you need to check that out, bro. That's when DVD became DVD. Like, you know, I was
Okay.
DWO before that. And that pay-per-view I did like some like the betrayal, that's what we call it. I baptized in
Oh
my own
man.
blood, bro.
Oh man.
Literally. So
That's
dope.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah. The gimmick word, the
Man.
faction killer. What you call it? Well, just know that we're gonna be ready. We're gonna see what the God got next in store for
Oh yeah, of
season
course.
2. You
Of
know what I mean?
course. Like I guess my season 1 didn't really go as planned, you know what I'm saying? But I'm confident like this season is gonna be extremely better. Extremely better. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But then it's not your fault either, because you know you came to the roster late, and that whole FEW shit before you didn't, you wasn't really fully in it at the time, you know, mentally and you know. But now that you're here,
man,
you know,
man, look, the like, I know A-Dot told this story or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like on the little meeting they had, you know what I'm saying? Like talking about getting ready for 23, but like I like man, when I tell you I was shocked that I made the main roster, like I hit Nico up whatever, and I'm like, you know, cause like that morning, you know what I'm saying, on the pay-per-view, I had like this little joke promo or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like and like on a joke promo, I was gonna pull a R-Truth or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and just call out everybody, call out you, call out Khan, call out Tolos, everybody or whatever. And then and then on the promo I had like A-Dot, you know what I'm saying, be like, oh, what are you doing here? You're not on the card, and you're not and you're not on GW. You're on GKW or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and then you know what I'm saying,
right.
get out of here before you fired or whatever, and then have Nico in the background laughing and stuff like that or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, like man, look, when I tell you I had no clue, I absolutely had no clue that I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like on GW, like I was in the locker room, you know, the GKW locker room, you know what I'm saying, telling everybody like, hey, you know, I'm, you know, hopefully I end out this season with a title on GKW, because Afterburn had vacated his titles, you know, from going up the roster and stuff like that. So I'm like, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, at least I end this, you know what I'm saying, season off with a title. But man, look, I don't care how quick I lost, you know what I'm saying, like man, just to be on the main roster, it kind of overshadowed the loss of my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. The thing, yeah, man. But the thing is with that too, is like the more better you do, like the more active you are with promos and all that, I promise you, the more burn you'll get. You know what I mean? And you'll get some good matches out there. You know. So besides one-on-one matches, right? Like you got any particular matches that you'd be like, you know what? I'd rather fight in these type of matches. Got any?
Man, honestly and truly, now I haven't really seen y'all do a lot of. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I've been here, I haven't seen y'all do these particular type of matches. But Last Man Standing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because
Last Man Standing. Well, we have them. Yeah.
And does 2K got? I mean, this year have Buried Alive? Buried Alive.
My bad. Buried Alive. Nah, they don't got that. We made our own Buried Alive last year.
Inferno matches. Oh man, that's
they don't
crazy.
got that either. Yeah. I heard they used to have it for like 19 and shit like that, but we ain't got them now, man.
But
it's terrible. They don't even got special guest referees.
Man, look,
I want to see that. You know what I mean? Like,
man, look,
screw somebody over.
Just imagine, you know what I'm saying? You're in the feud with somebody, and you know what I'm saying? You cost them the match. Man, look, man.
That shit will be fire. I'm telling you.
2K, step up your game, man.
2K, man, these little glitches they have right now too. It's like shit, man. Get on this shit, man. Come on, we want to enjoy the game.
Swear. Hopefully, man, they get the Hell in a Cell, you know what I'm saying, right? The match is right. So
yeah, they got a couple things they gotta fix, like associated with the arenas. There's no referees in Universal. Like they got a little fix, things like that. But besides that, it should be alright. Yeah, it should be alright. So before we end this, right? This is the part of the show where you get to ask me at least 5 questions that you want. You could be in character or out of character, and I have to answer you straight up. And you can ask me stuff that you probably want me to blow up. And if there's some that I can blow up, I'll blow it up.
Okay. So, now, you don't have to say any names, but do you know who Uncle Phantom is?
No, I do not know who Uncle Phantom is. But I do know the storyline. We do have a couple people like in mind. I do know that who controls the storyline, but we don't know exactly who it is yet. That person's to be announced soon.
If you had to, you know what I'm saying, you know, like for the average viewer, you know what I'm saying, to describe your gimmick, you know what I'm saying, or like have 3 wrestlers, you know what I'm saying, that inspires your gimmick, you know what I'm saying. Who would you say those 3 wrestlers would be?
For the gimmick that I got right now, it's definitely gonna be Stone Cold Steve Austin, because it's like some fuck everybody shit, you know. I'll kick everyone's ass. I got the Razor Ramon, talking to me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know who I am, you know what I'm saying, like that type of. I mixed those 2, and the third would be like on some like Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley, Roman Reigns type of. That's the last touch of to add into the gimmick. That's my 3.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna say Roman because I like that whole bloodline shit that he's doing right now. But I only like the Roman bloodline. Roman. I didn't like the other one, the Shield. I didn't like. You know what I mean? I like this one. The ooh-ah, and you know, like this guy's official, bro. I think he's gonna be the GOAT. Say the truth, and before we get to the next question, I want to say that I do think the wrestling is too predictable, right? What WWE is doing. So I do know that Cody is gonna win the world title, or that's what I'm imagining. But it would be dope if Roman still beats him and becomes like a legendary type world champion, because we don't have those. The biggest thing we had was John Cena and Ric Flair with the 16-time world champ. You get what I'm saying? But Cena never broke it. You know what I mean? So,
it's kind of too late for him to break it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, unless
to break it, because you don't got no more 1 year run. Like you got to be a year run to be a world champ. Because I don't want to see you be a world champ for like like 2 or 3 shows. I want to see you world champ for at least the year.
Unless
that's a real
unless
champ,
you do like the Money in the Bank thing, but it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? That don't really seem like it's like it's up Cena's Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know.
Right, like, you know, if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta give us a Royal Rumble where we didn't expect this motherfucker to pop up at number 30 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. But we knew that Cody was gonna be number 30, and I knew that. and I knew also that Cody was gonna win that.
I ain't gonna lie, I hated this year's Royal Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was predictable. It was predictable. It's like when Vince McMahon is behind all this shit, it's predictable. When Triple H had it for a while, like it got predictable because we knew that he was gonna bring back like Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So, but once Vince is behind it, man, you know Vince's golden boys. He likes the Samoans. Like he owes them a debt for the Yokozuna shit. You know what I mean? As Yokozuna was like their uncle or some shit. He owed The Rock. The Rock was just too great. Like you can't.
Yeah, of course.
Like The Rock was great, but The Rock was great as promos and everything else. You know what I mean? But Roman, like I think Roman's like the better fighter.
But you know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like people wanted Roman as this Roman. You know what I'm saying for the longest. You know what I'm saying? But like. Yeah.
We never got, and then we got him now when he can't lose his belt. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that gets me. I'm like, it will make no sense. Like I say, now that we got the Roman that we love, that we wanted, you get what I'm saying? Like make him win, and make him like super legendary. You get what I'm saying? Like what? Like wow, nigga, like this motherfucker just. This man held the title for like what 1,000 days or some shit.
Man,
now?
look,
you know
honestly
what I mean?
And truly, like what made me mad about them not changing Roman, like turning Roman was like after he beat the Undertaker or whatever. They booed that man for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then still made him a babyface. I'm like, what is that? You know what I'm saying?
The babyface thing doesn't work for them because when you got that swag that he's bringing into the game, you don't got a face heel. Like you could like Stone Cold, even when he was a heel, they loved him. You know what I mean? Like you got to be like that type of shit. Like he always said it. Stone Cold always said it. Like I can never become a heel because I'm too loved. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just me. But I know that Cody's gonna win the
if you had to rewrite it, who would you want to beat to dethrone Roman? Yeah.
Well, to dethrone Roman, I would. It has to be Cody.
I mean, Jay,
else
you know what I'm
that
saying?
Good right now. Yeah, but I don't see Jay as a. I don't see Jay or Jimmy as a main eventer yet.
Well, and then they also threw out Solo, but I feel like Solo too. He too green in the game. Yeah.
Solo's not ready. He's too green. He said it himself. Cody said it. Like, yo, dude, you're not ready. You know, and I like that. I love that. It's just like they rushed the Cody and Roman thing. They should have been started this shit. Like they should have started it before the Royal Rumble. You get what I'm saying? Like Cody should have came out like all fucked up before the surgery, and said some shit like, you know what, I'm gonna come back for the Royal Rumble or something, and I'm gonna earn my way, and I'm gonna dethrone you, Roman, and start the story over there. Because what they did was they pushed Brock too much, and they bought us with the Brock and Roman shit. Like we saw them at WrestleMania, we saw them at SummerSlam. I'm like, dude, how many times are we gonna fight? How many times are we gonna see this fight? You know, we've seen this fight for years already. At main events and manias and then Royal Rumbles, SummerSlam. Like we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
You know? But it is what it is. Roman done beat everybody in the roster except Cody.
And that's why you know what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said in the locker room, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'll be cool if Roman get 1,000, but at the same time, he done beat everybody, so who would, you know what I'm saying? I guess, you know,
Who'll give him 1,000, he'll give him 1,000. Well, they should, you know, make the stories work, bro. Like, you know, you could put Bray Wyatt back in the mix, add Drew McIntyre in it. Like, you know, add like old folks that Kevin Owens. Like Kevin Owens is a perfect contender for the title. I ain't gonna lie, like, you know. But
I hated I hated Drew McIntyre for a while because it seemed like, man, he would always run it back and stuff like that or whatever, and it would just get on my nerves. Like, bro, you already lost or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like, I hated, man. Look,
Yeah.
I hated Drew McIntyre for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it was a Drew too? Like,
yeah.
they pushed them on us too, like too much.
Yeah.
Don't be pushing people on us. Like we had to accept Roman, and we finally like him now.
Yeah.
So like, you know, like this is what y'all do. Y'all make somebody likable, and y'all Game of Thrones them. Like yeah, make somebody a likable character, and all of a sudden you want to kill them off.
Now,
don't do that.
How you feel? How you feel about how they're using Bray right now?
I don't like the way they're using Bray Wyatt either. Like I see what they did with the Undertaker shit in the Raw 30. They gave him like passing the torch. Like, yo, you got the dead man gimmick now. Like, you got you're the unique Undertaker of the new generation, right? So, but like, you know, he's not sadistic enough like that.
Like, I didn't get why like his next target was like, you know what I'm saying, Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? Like out of all people, does Bray Wyatt even have history with Bobby Lashley? Yeah,
he don't. I heard that's the reason why he didn't want to. I heard that Bobby don't want to fuck with him in the Rumble. I get it, but at the end of the day, man, come on,
I mean,
you know?
but like, who would you have win that feud though? You know what I'm saying? Like because I feel like it'll kind of hurt Bobby. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah.
That's why and that way I agree. Like, I don't think you should force it on Bobby to lose yet because Bobby's too hot. So I think they should, like, instead of doing that, they should wait and push that story after the Mania. You know what I'm saying? But like, there was nothing wrong with the LA Knight shit. I think they should have gave LA Knight the title. Like, they should have dropped it. Like, Gunther should have dropped it to that's another thing. They should have gave the title to like LA Knight or Karrion Kross or anybody like that can connect to Bray Wyatt. You get what I'm saying? So that way Bray will be in like the co-main event type shit. You get what I'm saying? Because he's that big. So, and then you take Gunther, because Gunther, he's been putting in work. You take Gunther and you have that motherfucker go up, give him a WWF title push against Roman or Cody.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
Okay, my last question for you would be, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, what I'm looking forward to this season is for us to step up the whole storyline shit. I want the storylines to be more fire. I want them to work with the whole rivalry system shit that they have thing now. I want that to fit in with that, and I wanna see everybody get like you know, what they deserve. You get what I'm saying? So like, if you're at a certain level, like, work your way up till you get to this level. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's just no randomized people like that. I don't know. That's just how I feel about that. But besides that, I think that DVD's getting a world title run. And
Okay.
So
You have to see.
Facts. Yes, sir.
Man, look.
I want to see Nico get pushed too.
I told Nico I'm blue for him. Like out of character and in character, I'm blue for him. You know what I'm saying? Like man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he deserves it.
Nah, man.
You got no more questions?
I'm pretty much good, man. Unless you got some more, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty much ask you like what you pretty much want to do and what you, but What if you had to change?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna ask you one question. If you had to change something that you see right now in the whole, like,
Yeah.
in the shows in general, do you like the draft, or do you want to see that draft be active like that the way it is, or you want it to go any other way, or how do you feel about that? Like,
Um.
like, how do you feel how it's being run right now? You like it, or you think you should change something? And if you want to change something, what would it change? Like, what would you change?
So can I do something outside of like the main roster and that universe and stuff like? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. In
So
general, yeah, in general.
I was telling Nico about this or whatever, and I was like, man, I feel like I know they got the whole motto Fight Club, what happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club, whatever. But like whenever you got guys from GKW beating guys from GW, whatever, that's kind of a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, man,
Yes.
I feel like, man, like you should get some kind of, what I'm saying, points for that. You know what I'm saying? Or like have some kind of bragging rights for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that, and I think another thing too. I think that if
Mm-hmm.
you win a title in Fight Club, so you say it's like right now, uh, we like one person's from GKW and the other person is from
Mm-hmm.
GW, and the GKW dude wins it, then he should have that belt in like the shows and GKW shows and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the GW thing too. Like you don't have to defend it because it's a Fight Club belt, but we should, like you said, you should get your praise and you should be able to walk
Yeah.
out there with the belt, talking about, dude, you know who I am?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm the Fight Club 100 grand champ. I'm the King of New York or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Cause,
like that. I just think
cause I
that's
mean,
good. But
like for example, you know what I'm saying? Like I beat Tolos, but it's non-existent. You know what I'm saying in the universe. You know what I'm saying? And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. I think
yeah,
we should connect that too. Like I think we should connect the universe,
yeah,
like make it canon, like meaning, well, like, all right, I beat Tolos,
yeah,
like you said, you beat Tolos in Fight Club, so that should count as a
yeah,
win in your record.
yeah,
Like when I get to GW, say no, I
yeah,
beat
and
Tolos
then
already. You know what
and
I'm
then I can
saying?
bring it
And
up in
make it count.
a promo or something like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or
Exactly.
because
100%.
like one thing that I took it like a taunt to me or whatever was every time Tolos had won or whatever, he kept on pulling the snake up out the bag. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like people won't see what that means. Yeah, like people. I mean, people know what it is or whatever, but it don't mean nothing or whatever because when we battled, you know what I'm saying? It was on Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right. Right. Like it
yeah,
looks like it don't count,
yeah,
but in
yeah,
reality, it should count.
yeah,
I know what you mean. I agree with that 100%.
yeah,
You heard it here first, folks. Heru
yeah.
The God, the one and only, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
before we leave, right? What's your favorite title that you're gonna say right now that you're gonna get one day soon, and you're gonna hold that shit longer than anybody else has ever held it
I'm aiming
in
for the top.
GW.
I'm aiming for the top. The world. The world championship. Yeah. I'm aiming for the top. Yeah.
World
Yeah.
title, of course.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? The other ones are cool, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be cool to hold the FTW title, you know what I'm saying? The hardcore title, but I want the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Same here. That's if you ain't in here for the
Yeah,
world title, then why you here?
exactly.
right? Another thing too, I was gonna say, like, how do you feel about the idea of doing like what WWE does? I don't. I'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you how I feel about it after you
Okay.
tell me how you feel about it. Like, have a Universal title for one show and then have the World title for the other show. Like two world titles, like shit like that. Two tag team titles.
I like it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, is we would have to come up with, like, let's just say down the line or whatever, they end up doing something where, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to combine them together and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Like, unify them.
Yeah, make undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing would be like you know what I'm saying? Like, how we go about, how we go about, you know what I'm saying, splitting them. You know what I'm saying? When the time comes, you know what I'm saying? Or does that person challenge for both titles? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't agree with it either. Like, I thought about the idea because I brought it up, but then I was like, you know what? It's kind of whack to like have that because there should only be one world champ. There should be only one everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, and the champs are both shows. So if you're the world champ and the Intercontinental champ, you're on both shows. I think the tag team title is like that too, if I'm not mistaken. But like, like leave it like that. Don't unify them.
Now, if your plans is not to unify them, then maybe, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. I feel like the purpose of having two in the first place is to unify them. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should do that because it's gonna, like, I don't know. If you do that, it fucks up things like people are gonna look at it like, oh, but I want to get a shot at that title, and I want to do, I want to do this, I want to do that. You know what I mean? But in reality, you should leave it like the way it is, and in pay-per-views, you'll get your shot at the world title and the Intercontinental title.
True.
That's how I look at it.
True.
So, like, I say leave it the way it is. At the end of the day, we're all gonna live off this shit. It's just certain titles are on certain shows. Like the Bull Skulls on a certain show, the Hardcore TV title, which is multimedia, shit like that. Those are the only titles that are like separate shows. For the world titles on both, Intercontinentals on both, but those titles won't be defended on those shows unless maybe like once every something months, I think.
Okay.
I don't know how it's gonna do it,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So I want to say it's been a pleasure, bro, to have you on the show. I appreciate you for coming, bro. Like you're a real one.
Oh yeah, of course. Same here.
You're working. You know what I'm saying? You're working your way up. I see you, and you caught my attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I notice you, then that means other people notice me too, because we a bunch of active motherfuckers. And the active motherfuckers, they follow my lead. So
I feel you, bro. Hey, man, look, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the opportunity to come here. You know what I'm saying? And speak my mind. Just hey, talk about something I'm passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
For sure, 100%, bro. And like once again, if you're listening and you're gonna hear this, put your link up there so that people can check your stuff out. Because this kid, I'm telling you, the man got some shit. He got some fire.
Appreciate it.
So, yes, sir. Go ahead and try your stuff out anytime, and
Of course, man. Like I said, bro, I appreciate it, man. Look, shout out A-Dot, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, man, hey,
sure.
He definitely a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. Yeah, like I said, shout out to you too, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man, for sure. Shout out to
Yeah,
Jizzle,
yeah,
CEO, founder, GW
yeah.
Global Productions. Shout out to
Oh yeah, hey, yeah, shout out to Zay
shout out to
for
Zay.
for putting me on
Yeah,
GKW. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
yes,
Nico
sir.
for even introducing me to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a fact. Shout out to
yeah,
Nico, Jedi
yeah,
Master.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, brother. So again, man, it's been an honor, brother, having the show. Thank you for coming by. We're gonna talk more shit later on in the future. Maybe we'll have another
Of
show,
course,
maybe part two of this. We'll ask questions that we didn't have to ask tonight. You know what I'm
of
saying? We didn't have
course.
time to, but we're gonna run it, and I'm looking forward to having some storyline or something going
Oh yeah.
on later on.
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna cross paths
GW.
eventually. You know. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. I mean, we
Yeah,
we're there, but it hasn't
of
happened. But
course.
we're there. You know what I'm saying? So if you want it, I think the next Fight Club it's gonna be me and Zay
Oh
versus
yeah,
you with
of course.
Jedi.
I'm ready. Yeah, yeah.
If I'm not
He booked it.
mistaken.
You know what I'm saying? It's
So
on. Yeah, it's
so it's
on.
on.
Yeah,
It's on. That's it.
yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact, brother. So yeah, man. To all my listeners, this was Hero The God with your host, Mr. 357. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of This and That Global Production.
Peace.
Peace.